Hello YouTube, you are recording. Hello YouTube, how you doing Earthlings? I suppose this one should be my... Come on Rosie. Rosie's dismounting herself off my lap. There she goes. Right, let me start again. Hello. I suppose this should be my Happy New Year video. Because even though it's now the 28th of January, this is my first video I think I'll probably be uploading, because I have actually done 3 other videos which I haven't uploaded because I thought that they were just too long, and but the first one was me last year, the end of last year, before December I think it was. My computer decided to uninstall or just completely delete all of the content of my Star Wars folder again. All 320 gig or so of it. So most of this year, so far, this month, January 2022, can't believe it, 2022, I've been having to, what's the word? You're going to get a lot from me like this from now on. It's going to get worse because my brain's getting recovering. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I've been recovering my data again, file by file, folder by folder, subfolder by subfolder by subfolder by subfolder by subfolder, etc, etc, etc. And it looks a right old mess, but this is what it looks like at the moment. And I'll just show you very quickly how I'm recovering it and how I'm doing it. Right, let me zoom in a little bit if I can. Right, it's probably gone out of focus, I'm sorry about that. Is it bright enough? Yes, it's bright enough. Right, I'm using this little file again, this little program again, called DMDE Free Edition. To have the paid for edition, you can just do it all automatically apparently, I think, but I can't afford stuff like that. So I've got this free edition. So the way I do it is let me just cancel that. This is my list of all of my folders and files from my hard drive, along with loads of other crap. All of this crap down here, I don't know what all of that is, but this is my Star Wars. Just close that one down quickly. This is my Star Wars. So I've done everything from B, which is here, the Mandalorians, Bounty Hunters, and then all of the other ones above here are all basically parts of the timeline of the Star Wars universe. So I'll close that down quickly. So you've got the Wills, the first ones, the ones, Mortis Gods, the first Jedi Order, and then you get into the first dates, 5,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, and then all the way over to the Republic era, prequel trilogy, Phantom Menace. Each film is done, and then you've got the Galactic Republic, Federal CIS, Attack of the Clones, Grand Army of the Republic, then the Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, the Bad Batch, Galactic Empire, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series that's coming up, Solo Star Wars story, Star Wars Rebels, the Galactic Civil War, the Rebel Alliance, etc, 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 right through up until the folder that I've quite brilliantly named. Just get rid of that one because that was a folder that didn't work properly. The Shit Sequel Trilogy, and they are The Farce Awakens by Jar Jar Abrams, the last, in fact I did The Last Jedi or something. I did have a different name for that, but I haven't got it there. Oh, here we go. The Last Shit in the Eye by Ruin Johnson. And then The Rise of the Skywalker Imposter by Jar Jar Abrams, but I haven't got hardly anything in these folders, as you'd imagine. Let me just delete this one, because this was another folder that didn't work quite properly. Right, and then up to 34 years after the Battle of Yavin. Now I've got 40 years after the Battle of Yavin, the Second Galactic Civil War. I'm not really sure about that one yet, but then you got all the proposed things that they were going to do, the Anthology Part 1, Anthology Part 2, Anthology Part 3, right up until 2036, and the Ruin Johnson trilogy, which I hope isn't going to happen, and the Dumber and Dumber, sorry, the David Benoist and D.B. Weiss trilogy, which I don't think is happening either. Then you get on to just the ones that aren't in the timeline, the expanded universe, canon timeline schedules, Mandalorians, and then it's going on to the sort of for the aliens and creatures and the organisations, and that's got Mandalorians, Bounty Hunter Guild, and now I'm doing aliens and organisations, and this is what I do. So I'll go down to my aliens and organisations folder. What's the first one? I'll do this one actually, Black Songs. I've already started the Hutts with Jabba the Hutt, but no, actually let's just go on to Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, so I have to name a folder. No, first of all I go on to the folder itself, and then do Control U to open it up. Current panel files, so I go on to here, the Hutts without apostrophe. The Hutts. I don't know. The Hutts, and I'm going to rename this one Nal Hutta. One finger typing the Hutts, Nal Hutta, and then there'll be a folder in there called Jabba the Hutt. So I've got my folder there, then I go on to here and go on to Star Wars, and then go down to where the aliens, and open that folder up, then I'll click on there, and then I'll click on OK, and then OK again, and then it gets every single folder and file there with the exact name that it started off with, and I can keep it all lovely and jubbly and beautiful and exactly how it was before. So I'm not going to bore you with any more of that. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And as for creating the things, let me just zoom out again. Oh, scary! I broke your TV monitors and laptops and tablets and mobile phone screens there. Sorry about that. Big crack across all your screens, but I don't know. I'm not going to pay for them. But anyway, I've been having a bit of a creative. I've lost my mojo basically in creativity wise. I think that. How long is this video? Not so long. The last one was 35 minutes I've done, and I'm not going to upload that. But I think that I had 2 commissions I was doing towards the end of last year. I'm still in the process of finishing one of them, and it will be finished. The person that's waiting for their brain's gone again. Rambo First Blood knife. I'm doing a small knife for someone who's asked for it to be done, and to be honest, I'm kind of so worried about it breaking, and I think I'm just going to send it to him, and if it doesn't break, then he can pay me for it. If it does break, then I won't expect any payment, just the postage probably. But also the my lovely sunflower and bumblebee sculpture I done for my mum and dad before Christmas. Just to let you know, they absolutely loved it, and I'm so happy that they loved it, and it made it all worthwhile. It wasn't the sort of thing I'd normally do, but it was absolutely worthwhile doing it because I just loved the fact that my parents are getting some joy out of it, and it's happily sitting on the wall down at my I went down with my down to my parents for Christmas down on the south coast of England. I'm in London, and my dad came up to pick me up, and I was holding it in my hands the whole journey down in the car to make sure it didn't sort of break or anything, and it arrived down there in perfect condition, and so they're very happy about that. So I think that I'm spending those months, well, month and a half, 2 months or whatever, doing these commission ones was kind of don't know. Apparently, I was reading in Bill Making Stuff stream yesterday that apparently January is quite a slow time for YouTubers anyway, because I don't know why. I don't know. I will get my creative mojo back. I want to get back and finish that knife off as soon as possible. As soon as I finish this, I've got 320 gig. I've already done 278 gig. I counted up early just before I done this video, so I've still got another 50 gigs worth to do, which is a lot of documentaries and things. But I'm probably 80% of the way through. So I've still got probably going into February doing this. And bearing in mind I've been doing this most days of January. So it's taking weeks and weeks and weeks to do it. But I have got plans for what I'm going to be doing next. It's either going to be a Yoda. I was going to do a Yoda full-size head bust, but I've looked at the dimensions of Yoda and he's only 26 inches tall, so I mean you can't see my arms, but that's about that. Where's my bottom arm? So it's not huge, it's about twice the size of baby Yoda, and I've already done the full-size one of him. So I'm trying to work out the logistics of how to do his body without making it too heavy, without using too much clay. I might just do the head first of all. Let me turn this around so I can actually sit back and give my back a bit of a rest. Yeah, so I've been working out how to try and do his body. I might just do his head and then attach his head to the body. And the second thing I want to do is a sculpture of, I keep saying Venom. No, I was keeping on saying, I've forgotten who I was saying now. I kept on saying Spawn, that's it. But I meant to say Venom, because I mean they're very similar. But I want to do a biggish Venom about a sort of a, can you see my hand? I don't know, about I don't know, 40 centimetres maybe. I don't know how much is that in inches. That's centimetres as well. I don't know. Let me have to get my tape measure out. Yeah, 16 centimetres tall maybe a bit less. But a good size sculpture, full body Venom, because I watched Venom Let There Be Carnage and I really enjoyed that. And I just like Venom. I like the way he just goes around eating people. What's his saying? So let me just get it so I can try and do his voice quickly. I'll probably make a complete hash up of it and it probably won't sound anything like Venom. But he has this his saying. Where's my folder? Yeah, another thing, to stop me having to do this weeks and weeks of recovery of my Star Wars folder, I've bought another second-hand 1TB hard drive off eBay, so I'm going to put a copy of it on there. So any new stuff I'll just put in a new folder and then add it to the folder as I'm going. Right, here we go. Here's a not that one. Where's the picture I'm looking for? Where is the picture I'm looking? Here we go.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
Yep, sounding nothing like Venom. I told you I'd make a complete hash up of the voice. It's actually name of the geezer that plays him now. I haven't got it written on here. What's his face? Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Eyes, pancreas, liver. Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
Oh. So yeah, I also want to get into painting my robots that I've been making, my scratch built, trash bash doodlebot robots. I've been adding some bits, and I'll go through that in a video when I go through what I've been doing to my robots and new ones I'm making. And I've been finding lots and lots of bits and pieces of garbage to make more with, and I'll go through my big pile of garbage as well. I'm going to show you my junk. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, I think. How long's that? 15, 17 minutes. Yeah. So I'm still here. I'm still alive. I've still got to get my Instagram sorted out, because I've had 2 attempts so far at posting up stuff on Instagram, and they both ended up in a complete failure, and I've wasted about 2 days worth doing that. So I want to get that done properly, and hopefully all of the Instagram crew be able to know who I am, what I do. And oh yeah, also I've moved some of my stuff on my bench, so I've got most of my main sculptures over here now. Also, another 2 things that I've got to do. I've kind of got a Patreon account going, because I've had someone say to me they want to donate to me, and there was no way they could do it. So I've got a Patreon kind of up and running, but I want to do a video for that with my sob story of why I'm living in this hell at the moment. And I've also got to do a introduction video for my YouTube channel showing what I do, what I make, and well, what I do and what I make. So lots and lots and lots to do, lots and lots in the pipeline. I just need to get some kind of creative chutzpah, I think they'd say in Israel, maybe. Is that what they say? I don't know. 2 bars left, so I better go. And this is going on to 20 minutes now. That's about it, all I can really say. I hope you had a lovely Christmas, and I know these 3 words don't really make much difference, but I do hope you have a happy new year, and I hope you have a happy rest of your life, of course. I had a good Christmas, and anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Wasted enough of your time, 19 minutes worth of nonsense. Apparently most people's videos are 8 minutes long, so I'm going to have to start cutting down the length of my videos, I think. I still want to show every bit of process of my building of something though, so you can go through it and watch bits that you want to, and I'll title each video. And if you're interested in going through each one, you are, but or if you're not, just watch the final one, where I've the first one and the final one maybe, so you can see where I came from and where I ended up. I do love my sculptures. I think they've come out very well. It's funny because I'm very, very nitpicky when I'm doing these what's the word again? Commissions. I'm I'm very worried about them. But when I'm doing my own sculptures, I'll finish them and that's it. Get them up to a certain level of what I think it looks right, and then that's it, and I don't have to worry about them anymore, and it's much less stressful, and I get much more enjoyment. But anyway, 20 minutes, that's way far enough, long enough for my life, your lives, for me to have wasted. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm getting a lot of inspiration from a lot of the other makers on YouTube, and I will get back to making stuff, honestly, I will do. Thank you very much, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye. Be careful out there, and be lucky. Bye-bye.